What up, peeps? It's your girl, Dutch. Come back from Takes. Well, the treasure when we titled The Iron Claw. Now, this one I know nothing about. I did see the thumbnail starring a fave, Zac Efron, so I'm definitely intrigued because I've liked some of his previous work and I love his range. So, truly going blinded with the overall story. So, with that said, let's go and jump into it. I'll say there was some thoughts up in you guys.
Ever since I was a child, people said my family was cursed. Mom tried to protect us with God. Pop tried to protect us with wrestling. He said if we were the toughest, the strongest, nothing had ever hurt us. I believed him. We all did.
Morning.
Pants tomorrow, please, David.
Harry, I want you to join your brothers in the ring.
Yes, sir. I love that.
Now, we all know Carrie's my favorite, then Kev, then David, then Mike. But the rankings can always change.
What do you want in life, Kevin Von Erich?
More ribs? I want to be with my family. You know, be with my brothers.
What do you like to do with your brothers?
Together, we can do anything.
We're here to restore justice to the Wrestling Federation that our father built with his own two hands. The hands that will pass down to us. The hands that will deliver the Iron Claw to you.
So what do you think? Like we're alive.
I love your family, Kevin.
Gonna be an uncle?
Yes, sir.
Oh man, that makes me so happy.
I talked to you about something, Mom. Dad's too tough on us. You gotta say something.
Baby, that's what your brothers are for.
Feel that? You feel that? That's pressure.
You need to push it too hard.
I'm fine, kid. Seriously, I'm just sick. I'm scared, man. It all out of control.
That's a terrible accident.
I should have stopped him. I need to think about my family.
Your job is to wrestle. Live up to that deal, or we are through.
I told you to look out for him!
I just love being out there with you guys. It's the only thing that matters to me.
Lavonner will forever be the greatest family in the history of wrestling!
Alright, you guys, I enjoyed this trailer. I most definitely plan to watch this. I did see this at 8:20. I'm like, okay, but just seeing the overall cast of this, of course, like I stated before, Zac, of course, in being in the thumbnail, but seeing Jeremy Allen White's in this one. Was it McCallany? I hope I'm saying his last name correctly. I always mess it up. I think Mara Tierney plays the mother. I got a little glimpse of her face. And just a couple other gentlemen. The names are not coming to me, but I recognize their faces from, I think it was the Kingsman he was in. I can't recall. But needless to say, this all sitting around, of course, true events, true story about these brothers, you know, coming up in the wrestling circle in the 80s. Now, mind you, I did watch the wrestling, definitely avid 80s and 90s with wrestling. The name just really wasn't, you know, meshing with me and all that because I didn't always keep up with all of the names. Where I had my certain particular ones that I really watched and only really watched them per se. But knowing that this is going to sit around them and see, you know, the rise and, of course, at times the fall. And definitely just seeing how the character Holt's playing, of course, the father, and how he definitely, you know, has his way of, you know, dealing with the boys and keeping them on the path of what he wants to be all about, the wrestling, the business. I really didn't care for that part when he's ranking his kids with it, you know, it's this, but that can change. I'm just like, no kid wants that because all of a sudden they're thinking, let me outdo this one, or he's number one right now, whatever. I want that rank. That right there already set the tone, like, okay, don't do that. But then you see how as time goes on, you know, they're all trying to, of course, do good, you know, and do good at the point of wrestling and also making their father proud. You know, you see the part with Zac's character, you know, becoming, you know, involved with the character, but I want to say Lily James, and eventually get married and all, he's going to be a father and all that. But then you see things are starting to happen with Jeremy's character where, you know, doing certain, you know, actual, you know, wrestling, you know, matches and all that, you know, a little extra strain, hardness and all that, and other parts when he's, I'm assuming, you know, doing practice, you know, to see, you know, I don't know, high tolerance of pain. And it's just like, you know, you need to do this, or, you know, then, or we're through. And I'm like, the pressure already on top of that, you know, the notoriety and all this, and we're the bestest, this and him speaking when he has an intercom in front of his face. You know, one of them, I'm assuming, clearly somebody passes away because you see them at a funeral. I'm not sure if one of the brothers, maybe the dad, don't know. And, you know, you hear the mother's like, oh, something's happened, you know. So you can imagine all the amount of emotions. I can already see that I'm going to get a lot of that from Efron and White. I already see it because, like I said, the range between the two. And I've been a fan of Jeremy since Shameless. You know, I love that show. I definitely was just avid watching that show, truly. And then, of course, his show, I watched the first 2 seasons, The Bear. You know, he did a movie called The Run. Like, so I love, like I said, his range. Same thing with Efron. You know, he has many films and all. I love, even though he can do the comedy and can do the action, but I love when he does the dark stuff and all that. Because, like I said, I love that people can just change it up, you know, and come involved within the character. And this one looks like they're going, especially with the buffness. Because I remember seeing, I want to say on some social media, I don't know if it was, you know, IG or maybe Twitter before X or whatever they call it, you know, showing him looking really buff, and I didn't know it was for his upcoming, you know, film. Clearly it was for this one. So, and then definitely with Jeremy showing him out and about, cameras, paparazzi, getting pictures of him working out. So I'm just thinking he just, you know, into his fitness, but clearly, you know, again, prepping for the movie. So now it makes, you know, perfect sense. But yes, I truly need to see this. I'm gonna make that. I did think I said it's December 22nd. Might not be the weekend. Might be able to do it before Christmas. The weekend right before Christmas. Might be able to get out there. If not, it'd be the weekend after. So, but I really want to see it at least within the first week it comes out. This is definitely one of those ones that I want just to, you know, fly by and not get a chance to see it. So with that said, you guys comment below. Let me know what you think. And with that said, I'll see you guys in the next reaction. You guys take care.